Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 27. It's crazy, like, seeing numbers that high. Episode 27. I mean, I did One Piece, so I was saying episodes 1152 or whatever. But like, just when you're saying, like, a season number, you don't generally go higher than 25, maybe 26. So now we're at 27. But yeah, I'm excited to jump into this episode. Last time when we used the guided missile to break through the you know, the canal or whatever it was. That was fun. That was cool. I don't know what to expect for these upcoming episodes. But I'm looking forward to them. I think I'm gonna have a great time. So make sure to lock in and get your popcorn and let's watch some Dr. Stone. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions and early access for certain shows, exclusive videos, and you can check out my Naruto reactions on this channel. Please go check those out. I'm having a lot of fun with those. It's a great show, and I'm up to like almost episode 40. I'm having a great time. So go check it out. Anyway, let's jump into this Dr. Stone Season 4, Episode 27. Wait a second. Why is it in Japanese? Hold on. I'm gonna start again. Damn, look at the searchlights.
The book of the universe written in the language of mathematics. Know who said that?
That's right, we're going to get the mathematics guy. I wonder if we're going to get him this episode.
The inspiring and stuff, it's just...
We don't know what you're talking about. Not a clue.
But that won't cut it for a rocket navigating the vast expanse of space.
If that's the case, can't we rely on Senku's brain like always?
Yeah.
He's a walking calculator.
I mainly deal in guesstimates, basically rough estimations based on approximate values.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
That's nowhere near good enough for a rocket. It's a fraction of a digit. The errors will keep compounding.
That
eventually kill everyone on board.
That lines up really well with his character, I think.
Sense. The 15th digit of pi.
Are you serious? That's a lot of pi!
They memorized the multiplication tables up to 2 digits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. If I had been born there, I would have run away from math class screaming. Is there anything they didn't have their grubby fingers in?
If it was good enough for the first Apollo mission, then it's good enough for
And
us
I mean,
too. Calculations to get humans to the moon.
I feel like you should also
If luck is on our
not
side,
just get one person, get a bunch.
Side. 1,000,000 times that of the average person.
Oh man. I want to meet this new character. I hope we meet him this episode. The universe is written in the language of mathematics. That feels like we're going to meet him in this episode based on that title. October 1st, 5750. Okay, we're in India. This is good. It's funny, I expected it to look like modern day India for some reason. Wow, we're just like doing all of this with no dialogue, huh? Ah, turmeric.
I'm in curry heaven!
I was gonna say, they're making curry. My favorite food in the world is butter chicken and rice.
And already we're dining on delicious Indian
Butter chicken, rice, and like roti or
or
naan.
Weird.
It's so good.
It would have become Ruri's older sister since she's still stuck as a statue.
Oh, that's right.
help but worry about her.
I know that she would have made sure everyone took defensive postures in time. So there's nothing to fear.
Second.
Hey, Chrome. There's a reason why you feel that way about her. You know what I mean, right?
Man, they better be kissing at the end of this series.
It's true. We're connected.
At the
to
very
people
least,
we're close
kissing.
to. It would have been around 9:30 in the morning here in India. Sai always spent his spare time on his laptop. That day would have been no different.
Damn, so you're
Somewhere,
gonna know where he
decent
is?
signal.
Seem to know a lot about him. The two of you must have been pretty close.
Yeah.
Calculating the destination couldn't be easy.
Look at the art style on Chelsea. I mean, on both of them, but especially Chelsea, because she's generally drawn so cute.
I have the OG map unlocked, so I'm like a cheat code for landslide detection.
Team up only makes them even more excitable and twice as
Man, I love
incomprehensible.
Chelsea.
That should do it.
Damn.
Is that Psy Guy?
What? Oh my god!
Million brains worth of brain in his brain?
Fascinating, Faye.
A million
He looks half
brains
Indian,
with
half
a brain in his
Japanese.
brain?
Does he?
We're just going right to it, huh?
I wonder what he'll be like.
So that's what I'm guessing.
Whoa. Whoa.
I can't believe it.
Whoa.
I'm so grateful.
He sounds like Justin
He can
Briner.
communicate and
But that
he's
can't
not
be true.
murderous.
Thank you so much.
Uh-oh.
How rude of you! Kohaku!
Is there a reason he should be running from you? Oh yeah, you can't get away from Kohaku.
Fled all the way to India to get away. I won't
You're
go back to
getting-
the Nanami conglomerate.
Ah.
You can't make me!
So you worked for the
I need
Nanami
it. I
conglomerate?
refuse to go back with you. Want to know his full name? Nanami Sai.
Mmm.
Now on your feet. And we can't do this without you.
He's related to you?
Siblings? You seem to know a lot about
He's
him.
your brother?
Must have been.
Little brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's your big brother. Damn.
Up that you two share DNA.
I don't see how that information's relevant. Sai's the best in the... Am I wrong? Will you stop saying things like that? I'm not some kind of genius by any stunted claim you've been spewing to practically everyone my whole life.
And he's not a possession.
So you're not a freaky genius?
Look at
with
his
math for
hands.
Exactly, I eat cereal.
breakfast?
Parents since you were just 4 years old.
Damn. Since 4?
Trillion, 820 trillion, 374 billion,
Ah.
424,953.
Jeez.
They're not supposed to multiply?
Mr. Nanami! Incredible news, sir. Prodigy, an absolute genius.
Well, did you double check he's working?
Cares? Useless.
That's really funny. I
You do the same math instantly. It just takes a little time and patience to get the hang of it.
Yeah, but you were 4 years old.
I'm not so sure about that. Then ensure he spends his time furthering himself in mathematics. I'll raise him to be our dedicated actuarial scientist.
And did he not want to be?
What do you mean he vanished? Where do you think he
Was
went?
he just playing video games secretly? Yeah. Cool little pirate game. Oh, he wanted to code games? Aw. So he was just trying to learn how to code games. But he just like tends to be really good at maths and arithmetic and stuff. Oh, cool. Well, you know, once we get the world back, code all the games you want. You'll be the best game coder ever. Code a game simulation of us heading to the moon, please.
Your study time is to be doubled from today onward.
Oh my god.
Furthermore, for any purpose outside of studying.
Why? Oh. Well, no wonder he ran away. Fuck the Nanami conglomerate. Burn it to the ground. Ryusui's a good guy, but...
Why not just do everything? Do what they want to get them off your back.
But then also...
And on top of doing all that other stuff, you can make games.
Yeah.
So calculate the optimal racing line.
Not a chance.
Use computational fluid dynamics for me.
Yeah, I mean, Ryusui was always just like using him for his brains.
Sai!
You're wrong.
He probably loved him still, but...
I'm a programmer.
Doesn't sound anything like Justin Briner anymore.
Ryusui and our work. I had to escape to an Indian university.
I'm just trying to figure out, do I know
want
this voice
to code.
actor?
We're at least 5 years away. Or maybe 10.
Damn.
I told you! Why did you save me? It's a nightmare. This stone world, there aren't even calculators.
Yeah, we should have woken him up
Nothing for a
later.
programmer like me to achieve here.
Well, this is really sad. Maybe we should have just kept him stoned and got a different mathematician.
I know.
It super seems like math isn't his jam. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
And that aside,
And either way, we need a whole team calculating trajectory.
Hmm.
Apollo missions, we have Y-Man as an unknown variable.
Yep.
5 to 10
Those are
years
crazy
until I touch
arms.
the computer again. It sounds like torture.
Maybe write code on a piece of paper.
Survive.
Write a book of code and then... Are you gonna do that? Then eventually when the computers come back, you just copy all that code onto a...
Who's to say I can't write code?
Uh-huh.
No warm-blooded man can resist the aroma of fresh curry.
that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Oh, Sai!
There's gonna be code all over the walls. Oh my god, he's writing it like this?
Unsettling.
Jeez.
It's machine code.
Yeah.
The original programming language.
What the
and the
fuck?
most direct way.
Stop looking at my code!
Yeah, no can do.
Is it a full program?
Yeah, what is it?
It's much more than a program.
It's a game. Whoa.
It's Dragon Quest.
Cool.
There's a chance we can do this with the most basic hardware.
Okay.
We can make a rocket fly. Humanity's singularity. Time to get ridiculously excited. We're making a stone world computer.
Okay, baby. That's the end of the episode. Damn. All right, very nice. Good episode. I enjoyed that. So last episode I talked about like, okay, so we're getting a mathematician, and I was like, I imagine the point is that like Senku, you know, like we're gonna say like Senku's not like a pro at maths. So like you need someone who's like more specialized in that area, but really like throughout the show it seemed like Senku was really good at maths, so like theoretically he could do it, couldn't he? But I liked in this episode they gave what I thought was a good reason for why, which is like he said, like, I work in guesstimates, I work with loose numbers, and like to me that makes a lot of sense, because I do think like throughout the show he has like he's done a lot of arithmetic and stuff, but I do feel like a lot of the time he's like, let's say a person is this tall, let's say that it goes this much, and like this is somewhere around 4.32, like he'll do stuff like that. I feel like he's been doing that the whole show, which like really does lend itself to that theory, that idea that that Senku, like, yeah, he just like uses rough numbers because that's all he really needs for what he does most of the time. But this is like, no, we're going to space. Like, it needs to be incredibly precise calculations, which I can't do as fast. So yeah, I think that's really cool. I think that's a good reasoning, because I was wondering if they were going to give us a good reasoning for Senku not being able to do it. And I think that's a good reasoning. That works for me. Now, the whole, like, times tables thing, like, oh, they memorize their times tables up to 2 digits. Is that a thing? Or is that just, like, a sort of exaggeration or, like, an urban myth or something? Like, because that seems insane. That seems like, I could imagine someone having memorized that. I don't know if I can imagine, like, it being common to memorize times tables up to 2 digits, because like, yeah, when I was in school, yeah, I memorized that my 12 times tables and everything below, right? That's generally where you stop, at around 12. Maybe some go to 15, maybe some stop at 10, but yeah, like I always remember 12 times 12 is 144. 11 times 11 is 121. And I also remember if you do 11 times certain numbers, like 11 times 45 would be 495. Because I remember you add the numbers together and put that number in the middle. It only really works if it's a one digit answer. But you know, so I learned that stuff. But yeah, like, if you were to say, give me like 55, that might be a bit easier. 57 times 23, like, I'm not going to be able to do that very quickly at all. And, you know, the idea is, like, he's memorized it, so theoretically he could just say it, but not just him. Like, if it was like, oh, he memorized his times tables up to that, I would be like, well, yeah, okay, he's a cool prodigy, he's a cool maths prodigy. But Ryusui said they do it, as in like the people in India do that. I'm guessing they're talking about people specifically who are going to like maths universities or whatever. But even so, that still seems crazy. So like, is that true of anywhere around there? I don't know. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be Ryusui's brother. I didn't see that coming, like, at all. And that's really interesting. Can I look up who his voice actor is? I know the episode the episode aired like half an hour ago. So, or like 45 minutes ago or so. So like it's, there's still a chance though, because I feel like sometimes the places that I go will figure it out quickly. Someone predicted on Reddit or said, sounds like Sai is voiced by Drew Breedlove. I don't, off the top of my head, know who Drew Breedlove is. Also, let me go to his Twitter page just to see if he announced anything. Looks like he has not yet announced anything. Let me look at his My Anime List page and see who he's voiced. Bachida in Blue Lock. I haven't watched the Blue Lock dub. Mitsuki in Windbreaker. I don't think I've watched the Windbreaker dub either. Amane in Dress Up Darling. I haven't watched the Dress Up Darling. Well, I have watched a bit of the Dress Up Darling dub, but not season 2, which is what that character's in. Come on, he's got to be in stuff that I've watched the dub of. He isn't. Okay, well, so I don't really know him then. But yeah, anyway, I was just like, when I first heard him, like his voice at the start sounded like Justin Briner, but I was like, well, it's not going to be Justin Briner because he already does a voice in this show. Like, there's no way he voices 2 major characters in this show and also like doesn't change his voice that much. So it had to be someone different, but I just didn't know who it was. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad that this guy, like, he doesn't want to be like a maths guy. He wanted to code, but like, it sounds like Senku's planning to use his coding skills instead. Like, okay, you're not like the maths whiz. Well, you are, but you don't, that's not really your aspiration. But instead, we can use your aspiration and code on that. So we're going to make a computer. I'm excited, man. I think it's great. All right, well, that's Dr. Stone. I know there's not a ton that I discussed in these discussions, but it's fun. It's a fun show, and I sometimes don't have a lot to talk about. But that was Dr. Stone. Thanks for joining me. Support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.